Where is Aaron right now? No Aaron, huh? Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute, Aaron.
Here.
Oh, man. Why didn't you answer me the first time I said it, huh?
Huh?
I'm just asking, I said it like 4 times, so why didn't you say it the first time I said Aaron?
Wow, what a day. First Francesca Borri's horrible book, and now this. Alright, let's just jump straight into it. Maldives versus Aaron Carter. Now, I've been wanting to follow this story right from the very beginning. Now, I was going about scrolling through my Instagram when I saw this Instagram story by Mozu Naim. Shout out to Mozu, he's an amazing artist and has some mind-boggling sci-fi fantasy art. I clicked on it and I went to a post by someone named Aaron Carter. Now, I'm from the Maldives and I've never heard of Aaron Carter. As it turns out, majority of the people from the Maldives never has. The whole issue sparked from one of Aaron's Instagram posts, this post. Cosmic Line. And I know what you're all thinking, how could this guy possibly say that this artwork is rendered by him? This is clearly Shimhak's work. We've all seen this before. At first glance, I didn't notice any difference, but then I saw that he tweaked it a little. Not that this justifies someone calling a piece of intellectual property as his own, and Aaron repeatedly, although he was not consistent with, said that he purchased the artwork and rendered it himself. For those who are not very familiar with how this works, there's many websites where you can purchase and use the artwork from an artist, and you can get creative license to use the artwork for your commercial or otherwise use. This license is what prevents them from falling into lawsuits and unlawful usage of intellectual properties. So large businesses and celebrities are known to be very careful about this if they're smart. Legal action is a big deal in the United States and you can sue a lot of people for a lot of things, but let's stay on point. Now, after a massive Twitter shitstorm and after hashtag Aaron Carter is an art thief really took off, hundreds of, if not thousands of people raged on Twitter and Instagram to get justice for the theft. Aaron stood his ground and kept telling people that he bought the image, that his assistant bought the image, and that he bought it from a royalty-free website. He proceeded to show us receipts that looked like subscription for a Shutterstock account, which by the way did not seem credible at all. And Aaron's rude remarks at the artworks and the artists and the people calling him out for the theft only added fuel to the fire. This is when the story hit viral. Everyone who is anyone on Maldivian Twitter started talking about it, including one man who we know only as a pair of feet and another as a sentient coconut. Now, not all of these people in particular, but it caught the attention of a lot of people who were clearly missing the point. Fueled by the mob mentality, they went all in. All sorts of insults and jokes and memes were made that day. What I care about more than Aaron being an absolute prick and calling us peasants was the fact that Shimhak's artworks was used in such a manner. Artists work very hard to gain recognition for their hard work, and to have it taken away from them is in a sense very demeaning and disrespectful. Not once did Mr. Aaron respect the artist or even mention that it was Shimhak's artwork. He did not want to kill his petty little pride. It is tough enough being an artist in the Maldives. We have a lot on our plates already, like buildings collapsing, rent, student loans, and like buildings catching fire then collapsing. Do you really have to put international intellectual theft on that list? Yeesh. Now, as I understand, this could have been a case of someone else stealing the artwork and putting it up on a royalty-free website for purchase, and Aaron might have just been caught up in some second-hand art theft. This is just food for thought. Now, this goes without saying, some of us took this way too far. I guess it's easy to get riled up to the mob mentality and actually missing the point of the whole conflict. It is about intellectual property theft, not about how much of a prick Aaron was. He tweeted about a Jewish holiday and all you guys could say was this and this. Please. Like everyone and their third cousins don't send out Eid Mubarak posters found on Google to 1,000+ people on social media. Also, if you do this, frankly it's annoying, and please spare the Eid Mubarak messages from my inbox. I am not a bot and I can't respond to them all at once when I get flooded by them. Save it for your Facebook status. Let us learn to be a little bit more respectful. How would you feel if someone showed up to your Eid celebration and someone comments, "Yeah, that's nice and all, but how about that we talk about the time your cousin stole from the CD store? Jeez, let others enjoy the celebrations at least. You must be fun at parties." I just found some of this extremely hypocritical. Now, I will not go without saying as much as I tried to hold back from talking about this, but it needed to be addressed. Aaron was not the only issue. So are we. I know he's a prick and stuff, but who cares? We already have enough jerks to deal with in this country. Let Chimhak work his way out of this and lay off Aaron's feet for once. Everything's been addressed, and they can handle this however they both want to. Call him out on his lies, sure. Make him remove any piece of uncredited artwork that wasn't permitted by the artist, sure. But leave the dude's life alone. I think we got our points across when he started calling us peasants. We're not a pack of bullies. We're just a group of young art lovers who understand the pain and effort people go through to make artwork such as Chimhak did. So I want to change the focus of the story a little bit. There's been a lot of anger and negativity on Twitter today, and I understand that this comes with the frustration of the whole situation, but I want you all to take a step back, breathe and relax. Let's focus on Chimhak and how amazing of an artist he is. He does what he does with a lot of passion, dedication, and he enjoys doing what he does. I would like you all to come together and shift the focus on how much we love his art. So now that we've gotten Aaron Carter as a thief viral, how about we make Chimhak as a star viral? Because in the end, we're only passionate about this because he's passionate about what he does, and he does it with enthusiasm, and he is true to his craft. That's it for today. See you guys on the next one.